Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation. My friend and I, we are going to discuss the ecological systems theory and its relevance to teaching and learning. The ecological systems theory was developed in 1979 by Yuri Bronfenbrenner. Therefore, it is called the Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory. The Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory explains that a child or an individual's development is influenced by interconnected environmental systems from the immediate surroundings like family to broader societal structures like cultures. Bronfenbrenner developed five systems of five levels. The first one is the microsystem, the second one is the mesosystem, the third one is the exosystem, the fourth one is the macrosystem, and the final one is the chronosystem. I am going to discuss the first three systems, which are the microsystem, the mesosystem, and the exosystem. And my friend is going to discuss the remaining two systems, which are the macrosystem and the chronosystem. Okay, the first system is microsystem. Microsystem refers to the things in a particular environment that have direct contact with that child. It's the child's most immediate environment and people that are involved in the child's daily life. For example, the parents of the child, siblings, the classmates, the teachers, the religion, the peer groups, and the neighbors. These people, they have direct contact with the child in his day-to-day life. The second system is the mesosystem. The mesosystem, it does not directly contact with the child or interacts with the child, but it is the interaction between the people in the microsystem. Yeah, their interactions can have significant impacts on the child's life. For example, if the parents of a child are actively involved in their child education life, such as actively involved attending to teacher parent meeting or involved in any other school activities, then this will boost the moral of their child, or it will help them to perform better academically. The third system or level is the exosystem. The exosystem incorporates other formal and informal social structures such as the local government, the friends of families, the mass media like uh, television, newspapers, music, social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, WhatsApp, and all. Uh, while they are not directly influencing or interacting with the child, they they till influence the microsystem of the child. They influence the people that directly interacting with the child. So therefore, although it may not directly interact or influence the child, it influences the microsystem. For example, the occupation of a child's parents, such as, for example, if the parents of a child is a nurse or a doctor, then most of their time are spent with patients in the hospitals. They work overtime or they are working in night or day, like almost all of their time is taken by the hospital, so they have less time with their children at home. So this psychologically affects their child development, their behavior, and all. So the child may not perform better in his or her education as they don't receive the support and the love, the encouragement they deserve from their parents.
Ecological systems theory focuses on the growth and development of a child influenced by different environmental factors. So the fourth factor is macrosystem. Macrosystem refers to the society as a whole and how it influences the other factors around the child's life. For example, if a if the society values individual achievement, then the child is raised in a way that he or she he or she is independent and self-reliant, and that directly affects the parenting style in the microsystem, which influences the child to be more independent and self-reliant. Conversely, in a society where encourages or emphasizes mm, harmony or group activity, then the child is raised to put group effort and achievement over their personal needs and values. So the final system is chronosystem. Chronosystem refers to the changes that occurs in a child life over a given period of time or over a longer period of time. For example, as a child grows up, the parents might start to lose interest with each other, which leads to divorce. And that divorce can be traumatizing to a 8-year-old boy or a girl. Or it also refers to the parents' economical setback, or it also can refers to the parents or a family moving to a new environment or new country or new location. So by moving to that place, they have to adapt to that society's cultural beliefs and values. In that way, it affects how the child was raised or the child's growth. So as you can see in the diagram, this is the Brenner's ecological system theory in a diagram form. So the circle in the middle represents the child. And the next circle is the microsystem, which is the system that is closely related to the child. For example, family, school peers, daycare, religious organizations, daycare facility, and health services. So in the system, it's the direct environment where the child directly interacts with them in his or her day-to-day activities. The second one is the mesosystem. The mesosystem refers to the people, the different people in the microsystem and how they interact with each other. The third one is the ecosystem. It is also referred to as the external environment. So some examples provided are extended family, school board, parents, economic setback, mass media, and school services and healthcare services. And the fourth one is the macrosystem, which refers to a society's attitude, ideologies, cultural beliefs. And the final one is the chronosystem. Chronosystem refers to the changes in an environment that occurs over time. In conclusion, um, the five ecological systems theory are microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem, macrosystem, and chronosystem. Microsystem is has direct influence to the child because that is where the child interacts with them every day. Example, his or her siblings. The mesosystem is how these people in the microsystem interacts with each other. The exosystem is the external environment. Even the child is not directly interacting with them, but their behavior or attitudes or whatever they do still directly influence the child's growth and development. The macro system is the society as a whole and how a society's belief, ideas, and social values influences the child. The chrono system is the changes that as the child grows up, how these changes affect his or her development and the way he or she thinks and the behavior. So by understanding these five systems and how they influence a child, it can help a teacher understand an individual child's behavior and why he or she is behaving in that manner. And also it makes teaching and learning more effective and interesting. That's the end of our presentation and thank you for following us through this presentation. Thank you.